It's a wonderful day for wisdom with wonder and segue. That's right, it is. It's a wonderful day for wisdom with wonder and segue. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Segue 1, Spiral Galaxy Kitty, aka Barney, Strong as Bear, and I, Wonder Woman Heart, are going to do an Oracle and Tarot card reading for you today. Let's see if Segway will bless the cards before they take a nap. Segway, can you bless the cards to help us get a message for the highest good and the highest good of all beings? My love? Okay. Thank you. I love you, Segway. I was going to do a reading outside today, but it's pretty hot out in the sun. But the wildflowers, all the little wishies, the dandelions, the clover, the purple clover, and the self-heal are all in bloom. And there's a bunch of monarch butterflies flying around. So maybe we'll see some out the window. But it's nice and shady in here. So let's see if we can tune into our higher selves, higher wonder, higher you, higher we, as we are one. What are we going to talk about today for our highest good and the highest good of all beings? Oh, well, let me get my glasses, you know. You know how I am. Glasses, glasses. Here they are. Ooh, the non-binary King or Queen of Swords is here. And I don't know how to tell if it's the King or the Queen of Swords. But this royalty of swords, you've got your truth by the tail. And maybe the way you speak your truth or your knowing of the truth is transforming with this butterfly here. I wonder if I open the curtain if we can get some more light. There's a butterfly on that block, and this royalty of swords, they have clarity. They're connected to spirit. They have clarity. They know their truth. Sorry guys, just trying to get a little more light in here as I open the curtain. Whoa. So I hope you see a little better. Doo-doo-doo. We want to see the cards. We want to see the cards. Oh, hi, tree frog. Let's see, come here. There's a tree frog in the curtain today. There, it's all right, my love. Join the reading. So, we have a tree frog bringing us transformation. You know, the frog starts out in a pond or in the water as a tadpole, and they swim everywhere they go. They don't have their legs yet. And then they grow legs and they transform, and they're able to come out and breathe air. They're so cool. Thank you for joining our reading, little tree frog. And so you're transforming, the frog transforms, you transform, and maybe you're able to speak your truth now better than you ever have before. I don't know, I had to open the curtain right now. The frog wanted to join us. It's so cute. Hi, baby. Aw. Can you still see the froggy in the window? They're on that black face of a candle holder. Okay, and what else did we get? All right. You're so cute. Oh, we also got another royalty card. It's a non-binary king or queen of pentacles. So, hopefully Segway doesn't see the frog. The king or queen of pentacles is very grounded. They're abundant. Let's see all these grapes here. They represent abundance, and it's like you're grounded, you're connected to nature. You are, when you're really connected to nature, connected to the earth, remembering that you are nature, that helps your connection to spirit. And it's bringing you clarity, truth. Maybe you've been setting your boundaries now in a new way than you ever have before, that you ever even knew you needed to. And it's creating this groundedness and this connection that's bringing you much abundance. And let's see what else we can get. Oh, it's so cute. The frog's looking out the window. What else do we need to know in this energy? It's like the frog. It's similar to the butterfly. How you're in one world and then you transform. The frog comes out of the water with these legs. They're able to hop around instead of swim. They have to move in the world in a whole new way. Breathing air instead of water. Climbing trees. This tree frog getting a higher perspective out of that emotional, mucky, dark water and the unknown, And then you can see clearly. Oh yes, now they're on the wall. You can see clearly, have a whole new vision. The way you move is different. The way you see the world and the way you live in the world is completely different than it ever has been before. They're climbing up the window. They like to be up high. They're a tree frog. What else do we need to know in this energy? It's okay, tree frog. Thank you for joining us. Please find safety now. I'll release you outside after the reading, my love. You keep coming back in, though. You must like it in here. What else do we need to know? This card's trying to flip. Oh, the sun is here. The sun. Bring it back towards me a little bit. The sun is one of the happiest cards in the deck. It's shining light, illuminating this new life for you that you're creating for yourself. And the sun allows you to shine in your full authenticity, your I am me energy. Like, I am Wonder Woman heart. I am wonder, I am woman, and I am heart in my full authenticity. And all of who you are is just blossoming with all these sunflowers. Your truth is blossoming. You're able to shine, and your shininess, your authenticity is able to sustain others and give others life, because a sunflower makes seeds that you can eat that are delicious. And that used to be one of my favorite things as a little girl where I grew up. On the last day of school, the teacher would give us a sunflower seed to plant in our garden, and I would bring it home, and I had Wonder Woman underoos. I have pictures of me in the garden with a shovel and my Wonder Woman underoos. Well, I'd plant my sunflower seed and it would grow, and they're so tall, it would grow taller than the fence and make all these seeds, and it would feel so empowering to be able to grow that sunflower seed. Watching it grow, they grow so tall so quickly, and then being able to harvest. So they have an abundant harvest, and so your abundance is here with this king or queen, royalty of pentacles, just by being your authentic self, having the courage and the confidence and the strength to just be you, having clarity in who that is and speaking your truth about it and setting clear boundaries so no one can step on you or take from you, but you still will give of yourself with that, you know, that sunflower seedy energy. They deserve it. If they know how to nurture you to help you grow your seeds. This is inner child energy here. Being able to shine in your full truth of who you are brings so much Wonder Woman for me. It's Wonder Woman energy because that's my name. But I mean, like inner child happiness and joy. You're just shining so bright. Anything else we need to know in this energy for our highest good? Oh, and the highest good of all beings. We have the Knight of Wands. Knights take action, and you're definitely taking action towards your authenticity with this yellow and your truth with this blue. But you're moving forward, you're creating something new in your truth that's authentic for you. And maybe it's like awakening to some ancient wisdom, some knowledge that you have within, like showing these ancient Egyptian pyramids, like, oh, maybe like you're awakening something deep in the nucleus of your cell, in your DNA, some ancient memories, remembering some gifts that are yours, that are natural to you. And you're just going to move forward confidently and passionately, creating something new, which is also something ancient and wise in your truth. Moving forward, you're taking action in that. That's beautiful. Segues taking a bath on the couch behind me. So maybe you recently been like cleansing your energy. I know I have been putting my feet in the sand in the ocean, and I recently just smoked and cleansed and set new intentions for all of my decks and the cars, and did my cleansing shower this morning. Do that reset energy. What else do we need to know in this energy for our highest good? And the highest good of all beings. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. And because of this cleansing and shining in your authenticity, it's bringing you so much emotional fulfillment, because the Sun is one of the happiest cards in the deck. But so is the Nine of Cups. The nines represent the end of an old cycle, and this new cycle is all this yellow and blue is more authenticity and truth. And the cups are so much overflowing emotional fulfillment. And the cups are also like love energy. So you have so much love energy in your life. You love yourself now. You know yourself completely and authentically. You speak your truth. You're very grounded on this red pillow, and it brings you emotional fulfillment, which also brings you joy and happiness with the Sun, and success. And like I keep having a vision of the Nine of Cups in the Light Seers tarot deck, which is like all yellow in the background, and it has this person jumping, leaping with a smile on their face out of a treasure chest of abundance with all their cups around just overflowing. It brings joy and happiness, success, and like fulfillment. It's just such lovely energy here for us right now. I'm digging it. Let's make room for some more cards. We're gonna have this kind of energy. Tell me more, tell me more. you for these beautiful messages. It feels really good after the journeys that we've been on, alchemizing so much energy, so much pain, to just finally be able to, you know, and like also trying to like be quieted or having our light dimmed by trying to fit into the world and society and the conditioning of the systems, and now just being able to shine in our full authenticity and have all this emotional fulfillment just by being authentically us, speaking our truth. And it's bringing all this financial abundance and groundedness and connection to earth. It's just so beautiful. What else do we need to know in this energy, Spirit? For our highest good and the highest good of all beings. Higher, whoa, almost popped out. Higher wonder, higher you, higher we are one. What do we need to know right now for our highest good and the highest good of all beings? Yeah, we are one. Whoa. I'd like it. Wanted to hop out, but it didn't. I wanted to hop out. I think. See, I might have to get a different deck to shine some. You want to hop out? I'll just do it. Just hop out. Take that leap. You can do it. You're shining in your truth. You're grounded. You're abundant. Your happiness. Your joy. Your confidence. What? No, that card doesn't fit what I'm saying. The 5 is all about change. We're changing out of this lack consciousness. That's what I was saying. I had to say it. When I was saying it, I was like, I don't want that card to come out again. I like all these happy cards, but yeah, because we're changing. We're moving out of this lack consciousness where we don't have enough, where we think, is that all there is? I'm out in the cold. I don't have enough. But all the pentacles are here for you. They're right here in this window. You have all the tools you need. Got milk up here, bringing the sweetness of life. Things are changing, and with these double 9s, it's the end of that old cycle. It's the end of that lack. You're a king or queen of pentacles, and so you have all of the abundance. And with the sunshine, that's bringing the joy and happiness and abundance. And the 9 of Cups is also successful and abundant. Even though it's emotionally fulfilling, it's financially abundant as well. And so you are moving out of that lack consciousness. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we need to know for our highest good and the highest good of all beings? We are pulling these messages from Tarot of Pagan Cats. There's some illusionary energy going on the planet, and it's been going on in our lives. We're not able to see everything clearly in the dark here, and this full moon, it'd be casting shadows, so it can like trick us and we don't see things clearly in the dark, but we're trusting this unknown. We have this circle around us, like we built a ceremony for ourselves, and we have all the tools we need with the pentacles, bringing us that groundedness and connection to earth, with the swords giving us clarity and truth, and the wands, passion, creating passionately healthy relationships with ourselves and with others. And the cups, emotional fulfillment and love, and we're all circled around, where that circle is all around us for this ceremony, keeping us safe, keeping us protected, as all these messages, these wands, they're coming in from the cosmos. You might be finding out something new, some new truths that were hidden in the dark before, but it's all coming to light now because the sun is here shining light on all of this. And bringing balance. And you also have the Six of Wands, but it's in reverse, so you might not, well, I don't even always read reversals unless it made me notice it dramatically, and it showed me that you might not be seeing this now, but you are victorious here. You see, you caught this big shrew, you have your leaves, your laurel leaves on your crown. This is the victory card. You are victorious in this, shining in your authenticity and truth and being grounded. And others are starting to see what you're doing, and they're witnessing, like, see these other cats in the background and up in the trees. They're trying to get a higher perspective, or trying to watch to see, how did you do this? How did you, you caught this amazing shrew. And maybe some of these cats are house cats, and they wait for someone else to show them how things are done, to bring them their meals and give them a place to nap and give them comfort and pets. And like, not this kitty. This kitty is an independent, strong, courageous kitty. And they do things differently, but it's also natural. Like, cats just know how to do this. And just what you're doing, it may seem different to other people, because you're doing something that's outside of the norm of the conditioning that we've been told is the way to be and live and think and know. But you're doing things differently now, and or maybe you're about to. It was in reverse, and you're considering it, and you're just like, I want to, but I've been in the matrix, so I want to be accepted. But this card is showing you that you go out and do things, follow your intuition to do things in that different way. Others are starting to see, there's another way to be, and you're going to be victorious. You are victorious in this, and it's natural. It's just natural magic. Okay. What else do we need to know in this energy, Spirit? For our highest good and the highest good of all beings, what else do we need to know? Okay. The Five of Swords. So, this kitty has a lot of balance. They're moving out of duality. See that black and white cat behind them, that water behind them. They've been on an emotional journey, and maybe those other cats were, using their daggers and trying to stab them, or there was some conflict in the past, or there was conflict energy around you, but you're not worried about it because you're tuned into this magical energy from spirit, from the divine, from your higher self. And now you're just like sitting on top of these swords, like, no one's gonna hurt you now. No one's gonna hurt me. I'm in control of my own life. I've got the truth. I have clarity. I have boundaries, and I'm connected to spirit. I'm not gonna just sit here in this duality energy, but I have balance, and I have strength and confidence and courage to stand on that truth and know my connection. And it's bringing us the Four of Pentacles, and so this kitty's on their red pillow. It's kind of reddish orange. They have castles behind them. They're kind of like connected to like their royal self energy. They have some unique ears and a little heart at their third eye. So you're following your intuition with love. And this is a black and white cat. They're balanced. And they're resting. You're able to rest now. You're grounded. And you have pentacles here for you. You have the sweetness of life with the milk, with the magical fish, with the peace of the dove and the transformation. You've gone through transformation. You have a peaceful air about you now in your life where you're able to rest. You have containment over your magic. You know how to harness that sweetness of life, but you might not still be thinking, oh, I have all that 9 or 10 pentacles, but you do. It's all here. It came out in the cards. But you kind of want to hold on to all this wisdom and magic and transformation that you've gained on your journey. Because hey, it's been a journey, and you've done a lot to earn this, and you don't want anybody else messing with it. That's why you're sitting on all those swords. Like, don't be messing with my energy. Anything else we need to know for our highest good? The highest good of all beings. Any last messages that want to come out with this energy? For our highest good and the highest good of all beings. Another royalty card. King or Queen non-binary of Cups. We have emotional fulfillment here. You're the king or queen of emotional fulfillment. You know how to feel your emotions. You've been through the whole journey all the way up to your royalty energy. And you have a higher perspective with this cliff behind you. You're balanced. All these colorful stones in front of you. Your chakras are in alignment. You have a fish of magic in this bowl. You can contain your magic. You know how to work it. There's a little broom here sweeping your colorful stones, keeping your energy clear and aligned and balanced. And it's pretty beautiful. And also there's wings on this on this cup, on this chalice. Like, you're just ready to fly and be free, and you're a new, cleansed, balanced, emotionally fulfilled, higher perspective energy. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So let's see if we can get any advice from Spirit from the Enchanted Forest Oracle. Spirit, this is beautiful. We have all this royalty, the swords. So we have clarity and truth. We have boundaries. We're connected to earth. We're nurturing with the pentacles. We're abundant. We have complete emotional fulfillment, joy, happiness, success. With the Sun and the Nine of Cups. There's messages coming in for you now. As you have all the tools you need, things are starting to be illuminated because the sun is out, revealing things that might have been hidden or tricky during that full moon energy. But messages are coming into you now. Clarity is coming in. And you're just, you have a higher perspective. You're emotionally fulfilled. You're victorious. Others are starting to see you and wonder, like, how are you doing that? Like, what? But it's all natural. You're not doing anything, you know, crazy. It might be different than the conditioning, but it's natural and magical, and it's, you know, you're connected to Earth, and Earth is magical. What? Okay, Spirit, any other advice for our highest good and the highest good of all beings? What else do we need to know in this energy? All right, thank you. Okay, so be cognizant of the trickster energy around, the energy that's conditioned you to think and believe a certain way. Anything that makes you think it's not here for you now, because the fox came out. But it says, embrace the necessity to adapt and thrive through change. You did get that 5. You were changing out of that lackful energy of not having enough. All your abundance and joy and happiness is here for you because you have truth, you have clarity, and you're authentically you. And so that's all Spirit wants you to do, is just be you for all this abundance and complete emotional fulfillment to be here for you now. You got the 9 of Cups and the King or Queen of Cups. And the sun, like whatever you're moving forward passionately with, what you're creating, allowing you to be your authentic self, it's working. You are successful in this. Yay. Okay. Let's just get something from the Spirit Animal Oracle. See if there's any other guidance from the animal realm. Maybe you're seeing animals in your life that have a message for you, and this will be your confirmation. Let's see. Any other advice? Oh, okay. Oh, turtle spirit, number 62, which reduces to an 8, which is infinity. It's abundance. You're abundant. Okay, abundance is here for you now. You might need to, use that higher perspective that you're gaining now to see it. But it's also coming in its own divine timing with this turtle that keeps showing me when I'm like, where's my abundance? What is that? I don't see it. It's here for me now. It's here for you now. But it's in divine timing. The slow and steady wins the race, okay? It's the journey, not the destination. Enjoy. There's a white butterfly flying around. Your ancestors are here with you. You are not alone. You're being guided. Hi, butterfly. Oh, so beautiful. Transformation. You're transformed. And Spirit has seen your journey. Your higher self knows, like, they've been working with you. Work. I don't like to say the word work, but, it has been work to get where you are. And now you're done. Now you're ready to rest, okay? Just trust that it's all here for you now in its divine timing. Trust it, know it, instead of questioning it, like denying it, blocking it. No, it's here for you now. Just trust and know it is here for you now, and it's in divine timing. And nothing that is meant for you is ever going to pass you by. So you don't have to worry about someone else winning the race or something going ahead of you and taking your winnings. They're here for you now, okay? In divine timing. Slow and steady wins the race. And it's been a journey. It's here for you now. Alright. What crystal wants to be in this energy? We can set our intentions to the healing properties of a crystal being with the Crystal Intentions Oracle. To close this reading, see what crystal being likes to be in this beautiful, authentic, truthful, abundant, successful energy that you are creating, moving forward passionately, waking up to some ancient wisdom, to your natural magic of who you are. What crystal wants to be in this energy for our highest good? The highest good of all beings. Tourmalated quartz. I love quartz. This isn't tourmaline, but it looks similar to black tourmaline. It's kyanite. And I'm just showing to you because it looks so similar to the tourmalated parts of the quartz in this card. Let's read it. Restore harmony and peace on all levels. Deflect unwanted or unhealthy vibrations. Break unhealthy energetic cords. Uncover unconscious beliefs and patterns. And the positive affirmation. I am mindful of the energetic connections between others and myself. I automatically remove unhealthy cords of attachment. Tourmalated quartz, and it's like quartz with black tourmaline pieces in it. And this is just making me want to tell you about a magical part of my journey after, well, when I had my spiritual awakening, my spontaneous healing from 17 years of chronic pain I was told had no cure, and my spontaneous Kundalini consciousness shift, it was sparked by a beautiful being that came into my life, and just her light helped awaken something new in me. And it was my husband's, at the time, first daughter that he had given up for adoption before we met. And we got to meet her, Satima, I think when she was 33, which 333 keeps coming up lately. And when I met her, she was wearing a beautiful black tourmaline necklace on, or she was wearing one, and I complimented it, and she took it off her neck and just gave it to me. And I was stunned. I was like, wow, thank you. Like, I wasn't expecting you to give it to me, but it's beautiful. And then I planned my 47, now I'm 54, but I was planning my birthday with my parents, and I think it might have been my 46th birthday because it was the end of an old cycle. And we came here to the Redwoods where my parents lived, and I still lived in Seattle. And before I came, I went grocery shopping to buy some supplies, and I was wearing the necklace, and it fell off of my neck at the grocery store 3 days before my trip. And I was traumatized. I went back to the store and asked if anyone returned it. No one did. And you know, sometimes crystals will disappear out of our life and the fairies move them or whatever. I don't know. They're there when they're meant to. But anyway, I was devastated because she gave that to me off of her neck, that beautiful black tourmaline. But anyway, I continued to my birthday trip to the Redwoods, and we went to the Neely River, otherwise known as the Smith River, on the land of the Tolowa Dene. We were at the day use area at the Jedediah Smith Park and having a barbecue for my birthday. My mom and my dad and my two youngest kids, my son Noah and my daughter Sadara, were there. And we were taking pictures in the trees, and Noah and Sadara decided to stand on and my last name was Smith at the time when we were at the Smith River. I don't know, another magical thing. But they stood on an old, like a tree stump to take their picture. And when I was about to take their picture, Noah stopped and was like, wait, what is this? And there was a black tourmaline hanging on a little new growth on the stump. And it was tied with like a rose twist tie. And it was just dangling in the sunlight, sparkling. And I was like, what? And I got closer, and I was like, what the world? This is a black tourmaline. That's the exact kind of crystal that Sati had given me that fell off my neck that I was devastated about on my birthday. Just there for me by the trees. And so I felt like that was a gift from spirit, and you know, it found me, and it was just the beginning, right? The year of my spontaneous healing and consciousness shift that didn't happen yet, but it was happening this year, and that was just the beginning. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. But anyways, crystals, they'll just come to you in unusual ways too, just like animals. Like, how the heck did that happen? I don't know. But the Redwoods are just magical too. And if you want to experience some magic with me and in the Redwoods, we have an opportunity this August in 2026 under the full moon. We're having a healing retreat with Soma Wellness, the Wellness and Wonder Retreat. And I'll leave the link in the description and in the comments. So if you're interested in coming to a small, intimate retreat in the Redwoods where you can get up and close and personal with these redwoods and connect with them. I'll take you on some guided hikes. I used to be, after my shift and change, I became a Redwood National Park Ranger when I changed everything in my life, and got to heal all my neurotransmitters and really connect to the trees and remember that, oh, I am nature too. And it was just so magical. I want to share it with everyone. But come on this retreat. You can stay in a cabin in the redwoods, meet other healers, like-minded, beautiful people. I'll have a chef making us meals. We'll go to that river. We'll go to that river. We can get in and you can find your own healing. We'll go to the Pacific Ocean and we'll release what's no longer serving, and we'll learn from each other and grow together. But anyway, if you're interested, please check that out in the link below. I'm so happy you're here. I see you. I honor you. And I thank you. And I hope that you continue to have a wonderful day. Much love. Hi, Segway. Meow. We missed you during the reading. You've been taking a nap. I love you, Segway. I appreciate your courage and confidence and independent energy. Thank you for joining us. I'm happy you're part of my life, and you're touching the lives of many people. I just love you so much.